You're not broke because you lack skill. You're broke because you can't focus. You sit down to work with a clear plan. You open your laptop, you start one task, then your phone lights up. A message, a notification. You check it for a second, then another, then you switch tabs. 10 minutes later, you're still moving, but nothing valuable is done. This is not a time problem, it is an attention problem, and it is costing you more than you think. Most men believe they need more time or more motivation. They don't. You already have enough time to change your situation. What you don't have is uninterrupted focus, and without that, your effort stays shallow. Shallow work feels productive, but it produces nothing that pays. Real income comes from depth, from sitting with one problem long enough to solve something that matters. If your attention is scattered, your output is weak, and if your output is weak, your income will stay limited. So the shift is simple. You stop chasing motivation and you start protecting focus. Step 1 is to protect your first 2 hours. The first 2 hours of your day decide the direction of your income. This is when your mind is the sharpest. No noise, no fatigue, no excuses. But most men waste it. They wake up and immediately consume messages, social media, random content. By the time they start working, their attention is already fragmented. You need to reverse this. Wake up and go straight into creation. No phone, no input, just one high-value task, something that actually moves your income forward. This could be learning a skill, building something, or solving a real problem, but it has to be focused and uninterrupted. If you protect these first 2 hours every day, your output compounds. If you waste them, your day is already lost. Step 2 is to eliminate low-value inputs. Your brain is constantly being trained by what you consume. Every short video, every notification, every piece of random content is teaching your mind to expect stimulation. This destroys your ability to focus. You cannot build a high-income skill with a low-attention mind. So you need to be ruthless with your inputs. Remove anything that does not directly improve your thinking or your skill. Reduce social media. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Stop checking your phone every few minutes. Because every time you break your focus, you're not just losing minutes, you're breaking your mental momentum. And momentum is what allows you to go deep. If you ignore this, your mind stays scattered, and a scattered mind cannot produce valuable work. Step 3 is to train deep focus. Focus is not something you wait for, it is something you build. Start small. Set a timer for 45 minutes, one task, no switching, no distractions. When your mind tries to escape, you bring it back. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your brain is used to constant stimulation. That is normal. But this is where the shift happens. Every time you stay with the task, you're strengthening your ability to concentrate. Over time, 45 minutes becomes an hour, then 2, then more. And this is where most people fall behind. Because while they're distracted, you're going deeper, solving harder problems, producing better work, building real value. And value is what gets paid. If you ignore this, you will stay busy but broke, always moving, never progressing. So understand what is actually happening. Your income is not limited by opportunity. It is limited by your ability to focus long enough to create something valuable. When you control your attention, you control your output. When you control your output, you control your income. Most men will hear this and do nothing. They will keep scrolling, keep switching, keep wondering why nothing changes. But if you apply this, your identity shifts. You stop being reactive, you become deliberate. You become someone who can sit down and produce regardless of mood or distraction. And that changes everything. There's a deeper layer to this. Most men don't realize how their environment is designed to steal their attention. Attention is your most valuable asset. Where it goes, your income follows. Control it. This channel is for men who build. Subscribe if that's you.